Hello, this is Moroni Prime yet again. We're doing another toy review. This will be of the combination of the Dinozords into the mighty Megazord, as seen in Season 1 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 1993. This is from the 2009 series. It's kind of a throwback to the originals. These figures have been remolded and are a smaller scale, but still capture the spirit of the original series, I feel. Now, you may have noticed in my last I said it again. In my last review, not interview. I'm not going for a job here. It's toys. You don't make money at toys, darn it. In my last review, I did not cover the Tyrannosaurus transformation. Reason being is that would then infringe upon the Megazord's transformation territory, so I just left it alone. The other Zords, the other four, are still in their positions as last we left them in their reviews, ready for the combination. So here we will get down to business and start with the Triceratops and the saber-toothed tiger. These are the legs of the mighty Megazord. Then we bring in the Red Ranger's Tyrannosaurus Dinozord yet again, and here we start the transformation sequence. What we will do, starting out, is we will take and we will rotate the legs downward like so. And then you collapse the calves into the thighs. They just click up there, and the feet will stay level with the back of the leg. Not really giving much kibble at all. You will want to take the tail and put it up a little bit, but leave it down. That's important to leave it down because you don't want it in the way later. Then with these new joints that we discussed last interview, there, I said it again. You guys, you're going to have to strike me from saying that word. I need to take it completely out of my vocabulary. As we've covered in the previous reviews, these are similar to the Power Link ports in Transformers Energon. They just plug down into the Zords as seen here. The Mastodon having the same sort of joints for the arms. An example of the new articulation that they now have. So the Megazord can now stand like this, with legs apart if he so chose. The next portion will be to take the Tyrannosaurus arms, rotate them upward to make them hide behind the chest cavity a little bit there. Next you will take and rotate the whole contraption around. Man, I'm running out of room. This thing's too tall for the camera. Let's scoot over my CD holder here. I've got that. You've probably noticed this in the past several reviews. I've got that to kind of resemble the type of thing like you would see in the command center. Holy cow, yeah, this is going to be too tall for the camera. One moment, please, while I figure a way to prop this up a little better. I know. It says something underneath it. The original Power Sword from the Automorphin series back in '94. That ought to be just enough. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, now we may continue. Next we take the Mastodon, as we left it, sans the head, as the head we discussed was the shield for the Megazord. That will not be needed just yet. You'll notice let's unfold this here. We've got 4 connection points here. These bars here will snap into the back. You can see those ports there, the gray ports. And then there are also the same type of bars on the sides here. You can kind of see them sticking out there. They will go into these little tabs here on either side. That will be your main support for the arms. We'll lock them into place later using the Pterodactyl, but that's next. So let's go ahead and we'll plug that on here. That forms your upper back. Now while we're back here, you remember these annoying little contraptions? These are the feet from the Pterodactyl. We will go ahead and, so we don't lose them, plug them. There's these little cross-piece tabs here. They fit into the holes on the bottom of the Mastodon feet. Now we've got those on there. we take and we turn the Zords around and connect it like so. There you've got your main body. And before I forget, now since we have the Mastodon attached, we can take and raise the tail. The tail, using this gray clip here, I don't know how well you can see it, that will lock into the back of the Mastodon here. Clips in, and you're done. Now for the next step, we will take and raise the Tyrannosaurus head, because the sides here would get in the way. You give it enough clearance to be able to go down. You open the chest cavity, and the whole thing fights you when trying to go down into the chest cavity here. Once you got it in there, close the chest cavity back up, and we're just about done. In flies the pterodactyl, and as it's flying in, the head goes down, the wings fold in, and there used to be a knob or a little tab on the original that is no longer here. Would have snapped in there, and then using these clips here would snap into the sides of the Mastodon to secure it completely around the Tyrannosaurus. Then you take the rear of the Tyrannosaurus head, rotate it outward to form the horns of the Megazord. The Megazord, it's really well done. One thing that sticks out like a sore thumb and bugs the snot out of me: the mohawk on the Megazord is now completely goldish yellow. Used to be in the original, it was just the front of it that was yellow and the rest of it was red. I can't get over it. I'm probably going to have to figure out a way to get that paint off of it. That is just bugging the bejesus out of me. Overall, they stayed true to the original. They did a good job in designing it and adding the articulation without compromising the look of the original figure. Very well done. This retails as a set for about $24 something at Walmart, but $19 something at Target. So you, if you ever find a flyer or an ad from Target, take it to Walmart, since Walmart's always closer no matter where you live, because there's one every 5 feet, and save $4. Or you can drive the 20 to 50 miles depending to the nearest Target and waste that extra $4 on the gas getting to and from. Finishing out this set, we have once again the head of the Mastodon. Using this handle we discussed earlier, place it into the hand, and you now have your shield. And this accessory wasn't really used all that often, but whoa, hey, what happened to my camera? Hang on just a moment, sorry folks, I'm tearing the place apart here apparently. Standardly, the Megazord would just beat the crap out of the enemy and they would explode. But in times of extreme stress or just to hurry up and finish the fight, they would call upon the Power Sword, which would fall from the sky, stick itself in the ground, and in some instances would actually give the Megazord an energy charge. One instance was when the sun was blocked out by an eclipse during one of the final battles there. The Power Sword gave the Megazord a brief energy boost, which didn't really help too much because the Zords were still defeated, and later on they gained the Thunderzord powers. But this finished off quite a many enemy. The articulation, you've got the elbows, the knees now, which weren't there previously. You could do the whole reverse knee thing, but that's just stupid. And then there's the hip. The Megazord, due to its nostalgia, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Playability, not so much. It's more really a display piece, but overall it's just fun to have. If you like giant robots, you'll probably like this one. Now I'm going to go off and see if it's compatible with Energon. Wish me luck. This has been Moroni Prime, once again, wasting your time.